Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for this Friday, the last trading day of April, April 29th, 2022. We're about 8:40 a.m. Central Time. Let's look at the economic data. We got the personal income that came out a little bit higher. Spending also up from what the market saw. Those are friendly figures. Then we got the core PCE index that came in at up 0.3. Prior was up that. Year over year, core PCE 5.2%, a little lower than what they expected. And we see that the March PCE price index up 0.9. We'd expect that, a lot of energy in that. And the PCE index year over year up a little bit. Again, that's part of it. Then the employment cost. Now, this is greater than the market wanted to see. So that's up 1.4%. That's that boost that we're getting on the inflation. Fourth quarter, 1.0%. First quarter employment cost index year over year down 2.9%. That's the interesting thing. It's down from year over year. Very strange. April 22 PMI numbers come out at about 8:45, about 4 minutes from now. We have a lot of other economic data, though, that came out with the market. Let's see if I can get this to flip over. It doesn't seem to want to. There it is. I knew it would. University of Michigan final consumer sentiment. That's coming out at 9. Russia Central Bank made a move today. They were looking for a 200 basis point cut. They made it 300 basis points. They're trying to spur their economy on. Sweden's government announced it is not going to hold a referendum on joining NATO. That's not a negative. They don't think it belongs with the public. They'll let their parliament do it if they're going to go ahead. China's Politburo, a lot of noise. They're saying that they're going to, without offering any details, they're going to support their economy. Of course they are. And as for the Biden administration, get anything through Joe Manchin again, isn't going to happen. Joe Manchin is saying, listen, you can't even buy these electric cars. They're so backed up for orders that Ford had to stop taking orders. And you want to sit here and the Biden administration wants to give Americans another $7,000 to $12,000, basically a rebate to buy them. And he is going, no, that's not going by my desk. So doesn't mean it's dead. We don't know how all the Republicans will vote with that one way or the other. But it gives you an idea, another headache for the Biden administration. Now, I think the economic data today wasn't all that terrible, and nor does the stock market. Yesterday's wild roller coaster ride in the NASDAQ was something because first you got the Apple numbers that were absolutely stellar. Then you got the Amazon numbers, which crashed. Market went down 10% almost on those numbers in Amazon. Today, you got another issue. You've got the Exxon, Chevron, all the big boys reporting. And what they are saying is, okay, they're making record profits. They're giving money back to their shareholders, billions upon billions. And Congress is going nuts with this because the Democrats, Schumer, came out immediately and said, look at what's going on. They're gouging the public. They're making all this money. Are they producing more oil? No, they're giving it back to their shareholders. So, that's a problem for the market. You can see energy prices picking up. In the bonds and the notes, the market is getting itself ready for what? Next week's FOMC meeting. Beans up strong, wheat getting hit again, and corn up. These are just back and forth actions. The first cargoes into the Black Sea of Ukrainian corn was shipped today, so that is something we haven't seen in a while. Dollar down slightly, not a big break. It was down a lot more earlier. It's cut that in half. You are up in most of the currencies. I think today is a sell day in currencies, but it's going to take the market to obviously give up this gain and be at the lower end of today's range or lower on the day for me to be right. I'm Ira Epstein. I want to remind you that I do put out daily 2 market letters. That is Sunday night 1, Monday through Thursday, 2 written ones. One at about 11 in the morning, 11:30 actually. The other near 8 o'clock at night. I then put out recordings for my subscribers where in the morning I put out at 5:30, 5:40, I record a futures market one where I say buy here, sell there. Here's the chart picture. Here is the reason why. Here's the logic of the trade. Take a look at that. And then about 9:10, I start recording in the mornings my ETF subscriber one. And I'm telling traders in that, buy here, sell there. And I realize a lot of you don't go short in the ETF and spiders, but I still say it, give you the idea. Saying that means you're certainly not buying. If you'd like to see what I do, free. I'd like to give it to you for a very short period of time. All you got to do is go to our website and sign up for the free offer. You can even do it this way. Just take your cursor, move it all the way up to the top of the page here. You'll see an icon. Click on it, fill out the form that you get to. We'll take it the rest of the way for you. If you have any questions, you can always call my staff at 866-973-2077. I'm Ira Epstein. Have a great weekend. And for you subscribers, you will be getting your weekend edition of my morning versions with the weekly charts. I'll see you all come Monday.